My name is Jamal West, and as far back as I can remember, I've always had a love for football. With an estimation of more than 4 billion fans located in at least 140 countries, it is the biggest sport in the world. From Sunday League football to the Premier League, the sport is played across the whole of UK. However, on the 23rd of March, the Prime Minister Boris Johnson announced that for the first time in UK history, all sports would have to come to an immediate stop as we enter lockdown.
Good morning, Saturday, October the 31st. Our top story, a new nationwide lockdown for England is being considered by ministers and could be announced within days.
The rethink away from the regional tiered system comes as government documents seen by the BBC suggest the UK is on course for significantly more deaths than during the first wave of the pandemic. Scientists are warning the death toll could reach 4,000 a day.
With the streets being empty and no games being played in the park, people were imprisoned inside their own houses and clubs were on the verge of bankruptcy. Then news released by the press came out that the majority of players were willing to take a 20% pay cut to save people's jobs, but not all agreed. This started a hot talking point in the footballing world as people took to the radio stations to voice their opinion.
The thoughts of players even considering to reject the pay cut is just disgusting to me.
These players worked hard to get to the position they're at. They also do a lot of charity work, but for some reason, no one pays attention to their generosity.
These players don't have real jobs. They're not doctors, police officers, or lorry drivers. Why are people defending them?
As though it seemed the majority of people were angry with the situation, but not many truly understood it, which is why I am going to seek the truth behind this madness. Join me as I go on a journey into the footballing industry and talk with the famous footballer Zach Smithers, who presents to me the predicament they are in, and as I speak to Francis Lamar, owner of Arsenal Football Club, who explains to me the reasons why players are offered these extremely high wages in the documentary Football's Biggest Con. But before we talk to the professionals of the game, I wanted to get a first-hand view of the public's opinion on footballers' wages. As lockdown finished, I took to the streets and was privileged enough to speak to the people of Chelmsford who gave their thoughts on the matter. So what's your thoughts on footballers' wages?
They get paid too much.
Definitely overpaid.
Well, I think the Premier League players get too much, quite frankly.
I think they're overpaid. They are very high.
For the work they do and the commitments, probably a little bit high, that's all.
The money could be spent better on far better things.
At the end of the day, it's about competition, so it's about what's fair. Unfortunately, society puts footballers on a really high pedestal.
To be honest with you, I think the lower league teams should get some more money. I think it's just uneven distribution.
But at the same time, it's the fans that are putting the money into the football clubs, the sponsorships, everything. It's just the money's there, they're taking what they can. And I think if we were to be offered it for the same jobs we're doing, I don't think we'd say no to it. But yeah, there's definitely too much money in professional football.
At the end of the day, it's us as society that decides. And unfortunately, we've put footballers up there and we've put nurses down there.